I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. Even the president understands what Oklahomans know about natural gas. Barack Obama's embrace of incentives to increase use of natural gas in motor vehicles has given a welcome push for the natural gas industry in this country, a fair amount of which is located in Oklahoma. Even a Democratic president, normally hostile to our heritage energy industry, has figured out that natural gas is a relatively clean fuel, and there's enough of it to last the rest of this century and probably beyond. So, at least for a bit, Obama stands with Boone Pickens and members of Oklahoma's congressional delegation in promoting legislation that would lead to natural gas being used in vehicles. After the president's remarks, Pickens predicted the legislation would pass this year. He said the same thing in past years, but this time Pickens just might be right. It's been a pretty good stretch in recent days for natural gas on a national level. Obama's endorsement was followed by a long piece in the Wall Street Journal by Daniel Yergin. Yergin might be the nation's foremost observer of traditional energy and once earned a Pulitzer Prize for a book he wrote about it. In his newspaper piece, Yergin wrote of the promise of relatively new techniques used in drilling for gas and shale formations. And he cited Devon Energy and its leader, Larry Nichols, as an early pioneer in horizontal drilling. Yergin lays out the potential for environmental opposition to more gas drilling, particularly in the Northeast, which has little history living side by side with the energy industry. Obama touched on possible environmental risk in his speech as well. But Yergin predicted a series of best practices for drilling ultimately will emerge. And if and when it does, he said shale gas will be a formidable addition to the nation's energy supply. So, at least for now, development of natural gas is in a pretty good spot, which means Oklahoma, its reserves, and its forward-looking energy companies look pretty good as well.